Okay, we're going to take a look at two more Alps robots, made by Alps in Japan, I should say. And first is the mechanical television spaceman, and it's a very clean example. I mean, excellent box and toy in working condition, but it is missing the metal antenna on top. I don't know if I lost it or if somebody removed it, but at any rate, it's got concentric wheels in the bottom that kind of makes it waddle. It's got these moving pictures in the chest, and if it had that antenna on top, that would be spinning. On the back, of course, it has the Made in Japan and the on-off switch. Nice litho. The box itself, there's the Alps. So let's kick that on with one hand so you can see how it may walk. And there's your space scene. You can see how the concentric wheels give it that waddling action. I'd only given that a couple of cranks. It's got a very long run time. Very good. Alright. And as far as the door robot, which is what we all call it, I don't have the box. And off the top of my head, I can't remember what it was really called on the box. But it's not a great example. I mean, at least it's complete and mostly works. It's still, someone has definitely replaced, and it wasn't me, replaced the wiring with this big stiff stuff, and I don't believe that's the original battery box. So I'm thinking someone found the toy without the battery box and stuck some wiring onto it. They're called the door robot, mostly because there's this door, if you're not familiar. I'm trying to do this with one hand and hold the camera with the other, that you can open and you can actually see inside. You can see the motor and the light bulb, and you can see some of the gears. Very interesting that they put a door on there to allow you to do it. It's a pin walker, meaning if those two metal pins that you see there come down and move it back and forth. The entire thing's covered with great litho. Has the clear brain head, which back when I was a kid was a big deal because almost everything was tin. And if you had a toy that actually had something where you could see inside, that was the magic. That was the go-to. So you have two buttons. One's going to make it walk with moving arms, and then the other one's supposed to rotate this head with some mechanics going on in there, and that sometimes works, sometimes slips. And if it's slipping, I'm not going to be able to do much about it because I'm holding the camera with one hand and trying to push a button with the other. So let's start with this button and see what this is. Okay, so that's the one where it's trying to move the head, I think. There we go. See all that stuff in there turns? There's a color wheel mouth, and if you let go of that, then this one should make it walk with the moving arms. So a very cool robot. Again, two of my favorite robots that were made by Alps in Japan that I'd forgotten about in that first video, and it was brought to my attention. Thank you. If there are more that I've forgotten about, let me know. They're probably out here somewhere. I just need my memory jogged enough to video them.